YouTube! What is going on, y'all? This is your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. On February 14th of 2022, Season 2 of Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone began, and today is March 17th, 2022, meaning that the season began just over a month ago. Around this time into every new Call of Duty season, players start to expect the Season Reloaded update. Now, it is called this because this is the big update middle of the season where the developers introduce a lot of fixes to the game as well as a lot of new content. For that reason, a lot of people tend to get really excited for these updates because it really adds a little bit of refresher into the game. It adds some new content, which is great for content creators like me, and it generally improves the smoothness of the game. All of that said though, even though we are at about the time that we should expect the mid-season update, we haven't actually received any official correspondence from the developers as far as when to expect this update to go live. As far as what is going to be included in the update, when it comes to bug fixes and gameplay mechanics, we don't actually know because we haven't really been told much from the developers. You can check their Trello boards and things that they have been updating to kind of get a general idea of what to expect, but on that end, we don't actually know. As far as new content being introduced with the Season 2 Reloaded update, it's pretty easy to decipher what we can expect in the remainder of the season. If you take a look at the Season 2 roadmap introduced at the start of the new season, by process of elimination, you can check what has already been introduced and what hasn't yet, and the things that haven't yet are to come in the last bit of the season. Other than that though, we haven't actually received any real news as far as this Season 2 Reloaded update goes, so for the vast majority of it, this update's a mystery. Of course, it would be blasphemous at this point to expect the update to come out this week as we're already on Thursday. However, it would be likely that this update might be coming next week or even the following week, so hopefully within the next 2 weeks we do have the Season 2 Reloaded update. Of course though, the Season 2 Reloaded update is not the only update we've been seeing across Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. We've been seeing some smaller updates, some new fixes, some changes to the game, some good, some not so good, and of course there have even been some fixes that were supposed to go live but didn't, and they did say that they would be introduced with the Season 2 Reloaded update, but again, we don't actually know when that's coming yet. Now, of course, it's gonna be just my luck that when I record this and then when I post this, they're actually going to tell us when the Season 2 Reloaded update's coming. That's just how it is for me. I promise you guys. I bet by the time I post this video, we're actually going to know. And if that's the case, I'm going to make it the pinned comment on this video. As far as what we do know about the Season 2 Reloaded update, there are plenty of changes coming to both Warzone and Vanguard. And of course, in Vanguard, that's going to be across multiplayer, ranked play, and zombies. And that includes new weapons, new modes, and a lot of more exciting content. However, the purpose of today's video is not exactly to talk about the lack of correspondence and what to expect with the Season 2 Reloaded update per se, but it is to talk about one big thing that is kind of unprecedented in Call of Duty. The community has long been asking to be more involved in the process as far as making decisions on the game when it comes to certain changes that players want to see. Players want to really feel their voices be heard, and honestly, it looks like the developers are taking that to a new level. Raven Software took to Twitter to post a poll regarding the health in the normal Battle Royale pool. Now, they are deciding between the normal 100 that it's currently at or increasing it to 150 like it is in Vanguard Royale. Of course, an increase of 50 health would increase the time to kill, meaning that you gotta place your shots a lot better and those gunfights are gonna be more meaningful. This is really interesting because never before in the history of Call of Duty have the developers posted a sort of poll that they're looking to see what the players actually want, and that said, it really looks like the developers are gonna listen to what the community wants, so whatever the majority of the poll is looking like that's what we're gonna get. Now, at the time of recording this video, it is about a 73 to 27% split in favor of increasing the health to 150%. So the vast majority of players want to see that increase. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the developers actually listen to the majority. But honestly, if they weren't going to, they wouldn't have posted the poll in the first place. So it actually looks like that change is going to come into effect. Now, this is really unprecedented. Like I said, this hasn't really happened before. The developers have, of course, said they want to listen to the community. But as far as making a poll on a public forum like Twitter, that's never actually happened before. And this is going to set precedent for the future of Call of Duty, and it is going to make people expect the developers are going to do more things like this in the future, and it's going to put the pressure on the developers to do more stuff like this in the future. Of course, this just increases community involvement in the development and maintenance of Call of Duty games, which is great because you really want to get your community involved and make them feel like they are important to the game, because honestly, the game is nothing without the community. That said though, it is a really cool feeling to feel like you even have a small little bit in the influence of what happens to Call of Duty. Even though there are thousands upon thousands of votes, I kind of feel cool that my one vote is somewhat influencing what Call of Duty is going to look like. Again, it's going to be really interesting to see if the developers do more stuff like this in the future, but honestly, it looks like they might, and it's going to be amazing if they truly take a look at public forums to see what the community wants and actually put those changes into effect. But yeah, guys, that is effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Let me know what you guys are most excited about coming up in Call of Duty. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on all of my social media so you never miss any of my content. Also, for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more, be sure to use the links in the description below to connect with IPC on all of our social medias as well as our website. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.